No, I mean that's pretty much what I have too. I'm at like 40 or so up.
This is awesome, dude. I don't know why my game is tripping out right now. What is your name in the game? FEAUXBIUS87
Yeah.
number 6007.
No, it's FEAUXBIUS 87.
At number 6007.
6002.
Two. That was it.
So I watched a lot of the gameplay, but I didn't really pay attention to which characters which other than knowing what they look like. So I'll be learning a lot as I play.
That's fine, bro. I do not know how to send you a friend request. Okay. Did you get a friend request from me?
That's a good question. Friends. Think so. Maybe? Question mark. On the right hand side, I just have the one that was already there, and then the offline people.
Yeah. What about pop that window out and look under friends. It doesn't say anything for adding a friend.
Oh, I see. I can add somebody, riot ID and tagline.
I just tried to add you.
Yeah, nothing came up.
My
FEAUXBIUS
name's
87
mine's just Phobius now.
with a zero.
It's actually, yeah, Phobius, and then it says pound NA1. So I have this name worldwide. No one can take it.
Yo, why do they make this shit so confusing? If you sent me something, nothing popped up.
I tried again just now.
Huh? Would it be outside the game? Like, because the right hand side is your friends list, right?
Right. You know what? If I start a game and I invite you,
What the hell is a tagline?
that's like the number 6002 at the end.
What was yours?
Are you getting mine's hashtag NA1.
NA1. That's it.
Yeah, like I own this name and it belongs in North America. No one else can have the name Phobius anywhere in the world. I don't know how I ended up pulling that off, but that's what it is.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I sent you a friend
Oh,
request.
you
You
did
figured
it.
it out. Okay, so what you got to do is you got to put the name, which was Phobius87, and then the tagline was just the last four numbers, no hashtag, and then hit plus.
Oh, Phobe 87. I didn't know there was a number on there.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, that's my number. What was yours then? Nothing.
What? My number is NA1.
So it'd be Phobius NA1.
Yeah, NA1.
Interesting.
Yeah. I believe they did that to like lock names to certain regions.
Right. Can you hear me in game?
100% sure. Let me actually that statement. Oh, so settings. Couple things. One, go turn off. So under general,
Right.
I had everything pretty much set up the way I like it, but I'm gonna go through some of the things so you understand what they are in case you want to change them. I have the mini map fixed. Center player names on.
Okay.
Cycle to the next. Cycle through inventory. Show map region names always. And I bound, I think, the key M to your map, so you can push the M key when you're sitting in spawn. And it'll show you all the names that you can use to say, like, like A long, B catwalk, whatever.
Right.
Raven. There's names for everything. Leave show corpses on because one of the champions, as a matter of fact, heals you back to life from dead. So if you turn corpses off, you're fucking useless, and it's probably like the most relative meta character that there'll ever be. Just because they can revive a hero, like that changes the whole game.
Right.
Show mature content on, show blood on, instability indicators off, show bullet tracers on because I can help you figure out what direction someone was shooting from sometimes.
Right.
Um, Hold on. I just had to go back. Okay, controls, movement, that's standard equipment. Uh, so here's something that I learned. Um, I have aim down sights on toggle, sniper rifle, aim, toggle, and operator zoom, toggle. So the operator zoom, you know how you used to be able to scope, you had to scope twice with the op to go back to unscoped or switch your weapon, right?
Right.
Now there's a thing where it's called toggle zoom level. So what I did is I bound my mouse wheel up to that so I can zoom in and then I can zoom back out without choosing to go in for the other zoom.
Oh wow.
So you can just change this. I mean, I like that. That's one of the only things I changed about my old original setup from 1.6. Auto re-enter scope. That means if you shoot an op bullet, it will not re-scope in if you do not have that set to on. I figured that out the hard way. I hated this game for a good like 5 minutes till I found that.
So you have aim down sights to hold or toggle?
I have aim down sights on toggle. It's just like the SIG in 1.6 and the AUG. You only clicked it and it zoomed, and then you clicked it and
That's
you zoomed
right.
back out. You didn't have to hold it. It's not like COD. So, yeah. Um, I use a couple different things. I have my primary weapon Q, secondary E, melee is R, and then I have my please make sure that you have use object and use spike as the same. I had it as spacebar for my use key, but you could probably change it to whatever you use.
Oh, keep them the same.
But make sure that they are the same. They can be double bound, and that way you don't have to hold four to pull the spike out and then mouse one. It's just
Yeah, I'm
awkward.
just gonna do F and F.
Yeah. Ping tap. Let's go V. There is a ping wheel system, so it's remember, and they have the radio in here and all that. It's like basically they brought 1.6 back to life. Um, so open map, it said it's caps lock for me. I put it to M. Um,
Where was open map?
it's on the interface, so you got movement, equipment,
Oh,
communication
I see it.
interface. I have my push to talk and my team push to talk both set the same, but just so you know, the game does have you set to be double bound. You can choose to talk in the game with people you're playing with that aren't in your party that you could be in outside of the game and not all be inside of the same match. So you can talk to people in separate, or you can go in as a party and you can talk to, like, I could talk to you and no one else else on the team could hear me by using that talk key.
Oh, I gotcha.
But if you use them as the same talk key, you come off as double bound. I'm pretty sure that that's something somebody, if they didn't already figure it out, will soon, and they'll probably tell the
So
devs
should I?
about that.
Which one should I turn off then? The party,
What's that?
the voice chat. You said party. There's party and team. They're both set to caps lock.
Oh, yeah, we're not. We're using Discords, and we'll just use the in-game. So just make sure you have the in-game set to whatever your talk key is going to be,
Right.
and then that way we can, whatever and you when you're dead, I think you can still talk. So it's horrible for anybody that's on my team.
I always fuck up the sound, the talking. I don't know why.
Yeah. Party voice chat on. Party voice chat during custom game off. Party voice activation mode push talk. Team voice chat on, of course. Close settings. All right, I think I got everything reset now. Man, it's really unfortunate that my main account ended up popping another key, and I had to give you the one I had already started with. But whatever, I would have to do it when we started the game,
Yeah.
or when we started the new season over anyway. But the only things that you can keep when it transfers over is the cool stuff like the closed beta access, like sprays and cards and just random like trinkets in the game.
Gotcha.
You already have all those.
It's gonna clear everything after beta anyway.
Yeah, look at your career, look at your match history, look at those last two games, bro. Look at the XP I got, and then look at my comparisons.
Oh man, look at all these wins.
Yo, dropping 30 bombs is what's good, son.
Oof.
I had a
Damn.
415 game. Don't even see that. It was like
Bro,
a
I'm gonna have a
20
lot of them
overall.
probably.
I was just, bro. I was just not. Dogs were like laying underneath me. I just could not get a grip on real life. Like nothing was going my way for that match. So I let that go. No sense in getting upset. I definitely sucked, and everyone on my team was super nice. Like no one was flaming because no one knows enough about the game to feel like they're all high and mighty and entitled yet.
Right.
So people are nice. All right, we got our group.
4 triple kills. Oof. 6 first bloods. Man, you dominated them.
Yeah, yeah. I get a lot of first bloods. That was always my thing. I'm gonna get the
I
first
know. I
first
like
blood.
doing that. You know me. I like to
Always
rush.
starting the round up. Uh huh.
I watch these people slowly peek
So
corners. I'm like,
here,
just
do
fucking
you want
run,
me to
dude.
just do you want me to just make a custom game so you can see
Yeah, I'd like to
the
practice.
maps? Okay, here we go. So play close custom game. Okay. So you can be on my team or the other team, doesn't matter.
Is it just gonna be us,
So
or is
right
it gonna
now,
be other people?
yeah, it's just gonna be you and me.
Okay, cool.
I'll turn the cheats on so you can use your abilities over and over. So Split, Bind, and Haven. There's only three maps. There's a leak that someone announced a fourth map I was reading about not too long ago here on Twitter when I was doing that. Um, why do I have you muted? Oh, party voice chat during custom game off. That's why I couldn't see that. Okay. Mode standard. Yep. So we'll start with the one that's got just two bomb sites. We'll go with split. So the buy menu is the letter B, just like Counter Strike. You
Hmm.
have to click to buy your stuff. If you left click on it, you can buy it. If you buy it and you don't want to use it, you have up until the round begins to right click the same item in your buy menu and it will sell it back. Same price. So you can buy and then choose to save afterwards as a team. So when you buy by accident, you're not stuck with it. Um, there's armor. All of your abilities show at the bottom. You can only buy your three non-ultimate abilities. So, one, two, and three for me on my keyboard are buyable. They're very cheap. So every pistol round, I fill up all my abilities and buy armor. I never buy a different pistol. Um, the gun that everybody starts with, called the classic, it's essentially. Hey, will you guys knock it off? Stop. The gun you start with is essentially a Glock, and everybody starts with it. Everybody gets the same guns, and you can see everybody's money at the beginning of the round. So we can look at tab and see the money on the other team if they're gonna buy or not. It doesn't show us every. Um, it doesn't show us if they buy. It just shows us what their money is at the beginning of every round. so we can tell whether they're capable of buying or not.
Gotcha.
But essentially, it's like Overwatch with the, you know how there was like stages where you had to progress through that game. Well, at the beginning of every round, there's cutoff points where you can't go on the map yet, and it waits till a certain time. So everybody's got time to like set up and use their abilities to kind of make, traps or make the map harder or break off points of vision. A lot of this game is about manipulating line of sight and your angle of approach with your aim. Like how are you going to go shoot a bullet at somebody? So I have cheats on. I'm gonna pause the match timer. Infinite abilities. You have infinite money, so you can buy anything and everything. And now we're out of freeze time. So, um, if you want to pull up the weapons,
Yeah, I
I
have
can
it
tell
up.
you what everything is. Okay, so on the very top left, you see how it says "Let's buy." I have extra credits. Let's save. You can tell your team what you want to do right away.
Oh, okay.
And allow to save round right there. So what I want you to do, left click on any gun and watch what happens on the left. No, I'm sorry. Right click it and then right click it again. Sell it back and then click it again. It just showed me on my
Oh yeah,
screen.
it
It
said
just
wants
requested
it.
a weapon. So I just bought that weapon for you. And you don't have to
Oh
be close
shit.
or anything like that. So you don't have to drop the weapon anymore. You just have to use the buy menu. Armor's all the way over on the right. All your abilities are on the bottom. Your ultimate fills up with kills. Um, and once you use your ultimate, well, you have infinite abilities now, but everybody's got like somewhere between 6 and 7 charges. So it takes 6 or 7 kills to get your ultimate filled up. There's little orbs on the map that you can stop and attempt to pick up if you think that you have the ability to. Um, but essentially, so going down the guns, you got the top left is the Glock. The shorty is basically it's a sawed-off double-barrel shotgun. It's a pistol. It's like um, it's like the revolver in Go. The
Right.
frenzy's like the CZ. The Ghost is the USP, and the Sheriff is the Deagle. The Stinger is the UMP. The Spectre is the MP5. The Buck is. Oh, and by the way, bro, do not discount these shotguns because if I go up to you and I drop this smoke down right here, like check this out. If I got like this and I can get up in your face, one of those shots and you're done, dude. 100 to 0, dead.
Yeah, I saw people getting wrecked by them. They were like, "What the
Yeah,
fuck, shotgun?" Blah blah blah.
a $900 shotgun, something you could buy on a save round. So I can use, if you use your abilities properly with the weapons you buy, you can get more of an effect. And that's what I've been learning over the past like day and a half. So the Bulldog is the FAMAS. The Guardian is like an SAL. It's a single shot semi-automatic.
Okay.
The Bulldog, by the way, the Bulldog is full automatic when you are not ADS. It is burst fire when you are ADS. Basically everything I've heard from people is that ADS essentially slows down your ability to make kills. I perhaps think differently. Like I like the tightness of my bullets, so
Right.
I ADS a lot. Some people think that just running around and hip fire is the way. I used to do that when I couldn't ADS. AKs and Colts did not have ADS in Counter Strike,
Right.
so it's not hurting me either way. But if I can have it, I don't mind it.
True. True.
So
Yo,
the
hold on.
Phantom is the.
Before you continue, when I'm looking in the buy menu and I hit caps
Oh,
lock to talk,
you're done
it's
now.
pulling.
Unbind something real
Yeah,
quick for me.
this is what I was saying.
Yeah, unbind your party, and just have your in-game one. But your in-game one is gonna fuck with me right now anyway. I'll just meet you in the game. There you go. You're good. You don't have to do anything now. You're good. Looks
So
like we won't be
I
able to
have
see you.
something bound. I guess caps lock is bound because that's my push to talk,
Yeah,
and
caps lock I believe is the show map.
yeah,
Oh
I need to
yeah,
get rid of
caps
that.
lock. Oh, I'll tell you what your controls are. Shit.
So let's see. I just gotta take that off.
How do I send like a message blast out to everybody on Steam friends to come watch me play?
You'd have to.
Is that possible?
You can. You can
I
like.
could just like message everybody one by one, right?
No, I mean you could go on your stream and then do a share there, and you could share it to Facebook or to Twitter or whatever.
Oh yeah. I can't share it to Steam though. That
I
sucks.
don't. You might be able to. I haven't done it because I don't really use Steam that much for that.
Well, anyway.
Hold on, I gotta figure out how to get. I gotta unbind the map or some shit.
So there's a whole bunch of like things that are bound, like radio and shit like that, that I haven't even fucked with yet. But I do
Right
know how to
here.
set my ping,
Right
and
here.
that's really if I really need to tell
Right here.
somebody because I can't use my
Watching
voice,
here. Right
I
here.
can just drop pings. Like, yo,
Gun
you
here.
go over there.
Oh, there we go. All right, so M's map. There we go. Now it's working. Yeah, because every time I pressed caps lock to talk, it was
Yeah.
closing out the buy menu.
Okay. So did you pull up the map? Pull up the map and look at it.
Yep.
You see the names are written there for what
Yeah. Oh,
every
I
thing
see.
is. So
Oh, cool.
there's every call out for every map. It's already there. And
Nice.
so what you need to see, I'm gonna set the round back. I'm gonna restart the round. I'm pretty good. I already know all the Archon shit.
Shoot the bad guys.
Okay,
How's
so
that
this
for a
is the
plan?
freeze time. Freeze time's 30 seconds. Come over here. If you look on the mini map on your top left screen, you'll see that there's little bars, like little
Right.
bars, and it doesn't show you which bars are your bars and which bars are their bars. So if you look over to the front right, or the top right of your mini map right now, and that's why I have the mini map. Always use it as fixed.
I've got you, bruv.
Don't have that shit rotate, because then it just makes it hard to
Yeah, confusing.
orientate your um your position with everyone else's in the middle of a fucking firefight. So anyway, back to the ultimates. Remember what I was talking about? How there's little orbs on the map. If you come up
Yep.
here and you use your use key, it'll pick up that orb, and that's one of your. You see on your orbs, you like at the bottom right on your HUD where it shows the how many charges you have. It's all filled. How many little dots
Yeah.
are there? I have
There's
six.
6 of them.
Okay, mine. You need 6 kills or however many kills, and these are always in the same spot every round. They're always in the same spot on every map. They are essentially in the contested zones. So if you see one of these, just know that you will get shot if you run straight to it by somebody that is very close
Look
on
at
the
me. I'm
map.
getting the orb.
Yeah. So, that's all good and whatnot. There's a whole bunch of cool tricks. So I have abilities to like smoke off lines of sight. So I can smoke off everything. Look, you see, if we were terrorists, I could have just smoked off all the line of sight for this entire thing, and I could walk up here and take this no problem. So just remember that when you start seeing people using crazy shit, doing weird stuff. Um, so the maps are big, but they are very well tunneled out. So getting from one site to another, and one bomb site does have 3 bomb sites, but getting from one to the other is not hard. So come over to this thing. I want to show you a mechanic of the game. If you run to this thing and hit space, it makes noise. Watch. You hear that? If you walk to this thing and hold walk and touch it and hold your jump key or your use key, it does not make noise. So that's how you do the silent ladder. Like you used to have to look down in Counter Strike going up the ladder, and if you looked up, you went real fast. Remember?
Yes. I know what you're talking about. I'm trying to. My controls are. They're confusing me because I'm trying to use old controls plus new ones that I've learned. It's fucking me up.
Okay.
But
Oh, you're checking out some new
yeah.
stuff.
Well, no, because like mouse wheel down is what I
New
used
stuff.
for a long time. But I think I got used to using jump from space now. So that's kind of messing me up. I don't know. I have to mess with it.
Watch and learn.
I do like the hold for zooming.
Yeah. Okay, so back to the guns. The rifles, the last two, the Phantom is the M4, and the Vandal is the AK. The snipers, the Marshal is obviously the Scout, and the Operator is the Op. And then you've got a $1,700 heavy machine gun. You run a lot slower with the machine gun, and you run it's like the Negev, right? It's a cheap, mow them the fuck down weapon. So somebody that has smoke grenades like myself on an eco round, this is actually a plausible option. It's $100 more than what is our MP5. So these weapons are actually very good, and they are very useful. So every weapon is going to be a part of pro play. I put money on it. And that Odin, the para, that
Right.
thing is savage.
Really.
It just shreds stuff. It shreds everything. If you look at your armor, it shows you how much armor you have. So if your armor is low, replenishing it is something you need to do. Again, if you buy light shields and then you buy heavy shields, you spend the full amount. It's just like as if you got through pistol round and took 1 damage and lost 1 armor.
So just buy
So
heavy
that's
when you can.
yeah, you're only gonna be able to on pistol round you start with 800 bucks, and for me as this character, that's enough to fill up my incendiary, my sky smoke, and getting basically a vest.
Okay,
You only
gotcha.
do that. Your abilities are going to be like save rounds with just your abilities, dude. It's I've seen a lot of rounds get like flip flop from one
Yeah,
game to another.
it did seem like they were winning a lot of saves.
Yeah. So the rounds, bro. If your aim pops off like mine, a lot, you the game can go back and forth real easy. So there's never really any time to like get discouraged when you play this game. A, because it's a little goofier like a cartoon, but the hit registry, oh man, the headshots are good. We'll go into, or I'll have you go into the little demo, and I'll have you warm up. It's there's a little shooting range that's at the main screen of the game,
Right.
and you can go in and you can spawn bots, and you can practice target practice for
Oh,
10
that's good.
minutes.
Ain't what they signed up for.
Yeah, it's good. So you can get used to the guns and all that. You can buy all of them and do all that shit. So, um, basically, at the beginning of every round, everybody runs to where they're gonna go, and then
Am I
as soon
running
as
right now or no?
the walls drop, yeah, running is automatic, and then shift is walk.
Got it.
Yeah. So the the point is to get into position to be ready to make a challenge for map presence. But there's gonna be a whole bunch of abilities going off. Like I promise you, if there's anybody
Yeah.
over here, this already happened on their way in. Oh, shit. See, like, look at that. All these smokes. Like, I got all the room in the world to walk around smokes, and I do it a lot to people. I'm very dirty. That's your flashbang. So that guy, he has a flashbang, and so does I think what's his name? His name is Omen, the purple guy. He has a like a black thing that just puts a cloud around your head. You can't see. You can be seen, but you can't see like more than 3 feet past yourself. Yeah. So all right. So now I want you to pull out your number or your first ability, the line. All right. So when you throw it, Joe, swing your mouse like you're doing a flick shot, and watch what happens.
Going up.
Maybe a little more like as the animation goes out, but you should be able to get rid of that, right? Do it again.
Going up.
Like when it leaves your hand, you can curve it in the air, I guess.
Oh.
It's like throwing a card, I guess.
Going up.
Oh, I see. I see.
Okay. So that's the trick with that guy.
I kind of like this guy. I watched him play a lot.
Yeah, Phoenix is OP. I like this guy because he's got a lot of utility to just get around places. Like I use the smoke grenades and I flank a lot.
Oh, he's the smoke one that puts those big fucking balls of smoke up.
Yeah, but everybody has that. Like
Oh.
like 3 or 4 other characters have something very similar. Right? Viper has one, Omen has one, and whatever the chick with the white hair is called, I forget. Jet? Yeah, Jet. The one throws the knives. So basically, just learning the maps. You know, like this map. Hold on, come with me. So this is where we spawn as defenders, right? This is the heaven area, right? This is all considered our spawn area, right? These little, just remember this hallway down here. It goes over to the other bomb site. Right? Okay, here's mid. This is where, okay, so the terrorists come, or wow, terrorists. The attackers come from over here and over here, right? They can come both of those directions to get to here.
Right.
And the wall for them, like the wall for this area, is right here. So they're already sitting there waiting. And the wall for this area is right here.
Oh, wow.
So, the wall, this is the B. This is where we just were in A. This is the B site. The wall at the beginning of the round is right here. So they basically run, and the contesting, you can contest this room, or you can just use your utility from behind no contest. And really a lot of the visual line of sight stuff is I would smoke off watch something like this. Smoke off the guy hiding back in the corner, smoke off the spawn, and then smoke off the heaven. Watch this. Come over here. See all these areas? Those are all the areas that they could peek from if they weren't already in here. And then I could use my ult, right? And I could just, before I did all that, I can clear out the whole area and then force people into where I put the smokes, so they already have to be in them by the time.
Oh my god.
Just
So
me.
there's like, and that's just what I can do by
I'm
myself.
gutted.
You know, like that's really what I learned to do most is, you know, the cool little trick plays you can do by yourself. I saw a lot of people are putting up Twitter or tweets about just, you know, like how to do the coolest stuff with your abilities to give you an edge, either, you know, aggressing or just, you know, tricking out in the middle of the map. So people are already finding a whole bunch of cool stuff. Like this thing right here that I have, it can be like shot and it'll bounce forever.
Oh
Like
shit.
literally, as soon you can't use your abilities until the second the walls drop at the beginning of the round. So once freeze time is over, you can't buy and you cannot you can then use your abilities. So you can't like waste your ability by accident.
Oh, I got you, right.
If you buy your abilities in the beginning of the round, you can choose to unbuy them before freeze time is up as well. So you're not dedicated to spending money for anything. But like I said, even on save rounds, I always buy my abilities because the chances it's going to get me a kill or 3 is pretty decent. So, you know, get used to using them regularly. I can't tell you how many times I've died and I'm just like, oh shit, I have my ultimate. Like, I didn't even have to go shoot any bullets. I could have just killed him, you know, and ran away and laughed about it and won the round, but I didn't because I'm stupid. But we can go through the maps and then you can warm up on. I'll go show you all the bomb sites. It's probably gonna take you like a couple hours to get used to the maps. There's only 3, so we'll get a good variety of them. I mean, shit, I don't know how many games I've probably played 15 or 20 games.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I haven't played a massive amount because it was Jordan's birthday on Thursday, so her family was in town. So I got all geeked out that I just got this awesome game, and like, oh, I'm in quarantine, so I have nothing else to do. Oh, so anyway, your spray key is F, and look what yours is. Put it on the wall. Push F on the wall.
No, that's my use key.
Oh, what? Oh, so you got to rebind your spray. But anyway, I have it's salt, like a salt shaker emptying out.
Sky smokes will give us all the cover we
There
need.
you go. Look right here. Look at this. Right here.
Oh, I've seen that, yeah.
You salty, bro? LOL, you mad? LOL, you mad, bro? I've definitely already made people rage in this game. I've never gotten called a cheater yet. I'm sure it's gonna happen because I'm going to start learning how to shoot people through walls. That's my next #1 goal. And I will practice that with you sometimes. Bro, when I called you, I started dancing earlier. Like how I would be still waiting to try and get one more key.
I know that. I was like, oh, he's got to be done by now. We've been waiting for all fucking weekend for this thing. But nope. He was like, you messed with me. I was like, I knew it, man. I'm like, if anybody would get it, BJ's gonna get it. You're like, who the fuck calls me BJ?
Yeah, BJ's a BJ.
Right?
Alright. So, at the beginning of the round, like, you don't have to, like, you can just beeline right for where you want to go. Some of my abilities bring up, like, a UI over top of my crosshairs, so, particularly this guy, I will make sure I'm facing in the direction that I'm going to plan to run before I pull the ability up, like, as the gates are going to drop, because you, like, you know, I prep dropping at least 1, if not 2 smokes as soon as the round starts. That way I've got room to maneuver to get myself into an area. That way I can start, you know, getting in people's booties.
Going up.
I want them to feel uncomfortable because they can't tell if I walk through or not, and I guarantee you, I promise I walk through.
So this is a bomb
your
spot.
Fire, your fire, drop it on the ground. Right underneath you.
Going up.
Stand in this. It's burning.
Oh, it heals you, right?
Damage on? No, it hurts me and all of your team. So if you throw that underneath your team, it will kill them.
What?
And yeah, not everybody can friendly fire, but those abilities can.
Oh my god, dude.
Like my ability right there will heal you. Go stand in that.
No, it's killing me.
Shut up, really?
Yeah, it's killing me.
It wasn't green? It was
Nope.
red?
It was going down. I'm at 87.
Okay, so that's something I just learned.
But this is healing me.
So, yes, so you can theoretically take some damage and then drop your abilities down. So you've got a wall, you've got your flashbangs, you have a little area effect like I have. Like you have something just like this, like just like the Molly.
Oh, this gun's terrible.
And then your ultimate, Joe, is you can run up to a corner, use your ultimate, and it basically turns you into a clone of yourself. You can run for about 10 or 15 seconds.
Oh, and it pulls you back, right?
No, is if you die or if it runs out, it brings you right back to here.
Yeah, I see. I
Have you
watched
learned of,
whatchamacallit do that summit.
did you see the glitch?
No.
Okay, so if you run it, use your ultimate right now. Let's check it out. Use your ultimate, and then come with me. Come over here. Now stand on this ladder, like get on the ladder and just stay on the ladder, and let your. Oh, did you not get it?
I don't know. I went on it. It pulled me back though.
Use it again. Do it again. Do it again. But run here right away and then get on this ladder. Now watch what happens after your ultimate runs out. It's gonna pull you right back.
What in the fuck? Where the fuck am I?
Crazy or what? Are you in the map?
Dude,
Are you in the map?
I'm over here, dude. I'm in a totally different spot.
Yeah. So if you don't have a lot of walls apparently blocking your line of sight, it would have taken you all the way back to that ladder. Like the other kid, he was on the other side of the map, which is a lot lower, so he probably just lifted up and floated straight to that ladder. But that's a glitch for your character that I learned about. I've been reading.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I've learned almost everything there is to know about the nooks and crannies. It's just aiming, situations. Like, dude, there's a million ways to react to a situation with any combination of players. So this game has got to really, it's going to define the, like, you know, skill cap level. FPS meets ability.
Dude, I like the
That's League of
accuracy, bro.
Legends. Yeah. Two shots, you know, it's Joe. You know, you're gonna do things. You're gonna. I just ran across a fucking like a long A one time and sprayed that MP5 and I headshotted like. I was like, oh okay. Spraying and running
Well,
up there.
come on. That's what you've always done. Let's be honest.
Right.
Always with them headshots.
Those moments, they're gonna. Be
One dig.
Yeah. Oh, fall damage is real. Don't fuck.
Ow! What the fuck?
Yeah, fall damage is real. If you think it's something you shouldn't lose health from, you're gonna lose about 25 health.
Damn.
There's one character that can resurrect and can heal. She's the same. That's Sage. That's the green outfit lady. And then there's the Viper. She's the green, like, covert ops lady.
So the Phantom's like the M4?
The Phantom is the M4, yes.
Okay. So that's what I figured.
Just look at, Joe, look at the wall and let your spray go and look at how 1.6 it is.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking crazy, dude.
Are you ADS right there?
Yes.
I can tell.
That's non-ADS.
Yeah, speed, the cyclic rate is different.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
All that information is also listed on the gun.
Oh, it's tighter, too.
Yeah.
ADS is tighter.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. I would rather take the...
I like ADS, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Dude,
Especially with toggle.
Corner, like, I'm zooming in on you like, you know, like fucking one of the Ghostbusters.
I'm gonna have to fuck with my sensitivity. You know me and my sensitivity.
Yeah, dog.
I'm always messing with it.
So this is the bomb site. The bomb sites and where they can be planted are defined by the outer rings. Like here. See the color? This is all plant area.
Wait, what do you mean?
Look on the map. You see how it's all yellow?
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Anywhere you're standing is plantable zone.
So I'll be like back here.
A lot of people try and plant right here, and they get shot through the wall from up there, from somebody. They just light up this fucking thing, and they're instantly dead.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So wall banging does a real good amount of damage, and your abilities that you think are cheeky, that it only did them like 1-2 ticks, it hurt a lot.
Oh yeah.
So your abilities are definitely super important.
Still the same.
I never have used this ability once.
Really?
Not once. I've never bought it. I watched
Why?
Ron using it because it's useless. So Ron was showing the ability off when he was doing. He did like a demo of all the characters, so I was watching him. He's got a YouTube channel with all of that shit on it. But he did it, and he did the calculation. Like, he counted how many bullets he got out of the amount of time that he had to use it. And for a full spray, he only got 3 more bullets out of 25. So if I shot 22 bullets, you shot 25. I'm never spraying 22 bullets and in a situation that I'm happy about. So this thing is useless.
Oh wow.
You know, so I never, not one time in a game have I thrown that thing down on the ground. And I played this character 50% of the time I've been playing. Now his smoke grenades and his incendiary and his fucking nuke bomb, yeah, that stuff's dope.
Oh fuck.
Oh, and quick scoping is a thing. So if you click mouse 2 and then mouse 1, you effectively can no scope. And why they let me have a crosshair on this op, I don't know. Like a unscoped crosshair, they took that shit away in Counter-Strike, remember?
Oh yeah.
The scope or the sight off of it, so you can't have a crosshair. I just drew a dot on my monitor.
Yes, dude. They put it in there, right? The little red dot.
Yeah, I have the dot now. You should have the dot. It's a purple dot. I made it look like a little spike.
Oh, it has the crosshairs and shit. Wait, how do you get rid of that? It has a red dot and then like crosshairs and all that.
Okay, the red dot means that you're stable, and you can fire without being off tilt.
Oh, I see. You can turn the outlines off. Let's see.
Negative.
Oh wait, no, that's for the regular crosshair.
That's for your regular crosshair. The scope crosshair is fixed.
Gotcha. But it looked like other people didn't have the lines going through the middle.
I put that on there.
Oh, I see.
I made it look like a little orb, like a little spike.
I'll teach them to respect their elders. Failure is the great teacher. So let's teach them something. My ult's ready.
I didn't want your first game to be an L. Because if you let it, like, we're losing every round because we're letting a timeout.
Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck did I do? Oh, never mind. The shotgun just has like a weird look when you have it, I guess. It's like an oval or whatever.
Oh, yeah, your crosshair for shotguns is different.
Okay, that's what I was looking at. I'm like, what?
Yeah, only shotguns are different. You hear how serious this thing is, dude? Look at this.
Yeah, that thing's a beast.
Yeah, you can really start a party with one of these. And it's only 3,200. It's the most expensive gun. It's really cool. Except the op, but anyway. So yeah, if you want to, you can run around on this map a little bit. It's gonna take you a little bit to get used to it, but if you just run around with me the whole time, like while you play, you'll pick it up pretty quickly. So I'll be telling you what.
Trying to figure out what the fuck did I do? My like in-game.
Your in-game what? Oh, hold.
No, my resolution is just fucked up with this monitor. I can never get it right. Like when I'm streaming, it looks like there's black bars on the side when there shouldn't be. I don't know. I know what to do. Maybe I'll just make it full screen. It's like fuck it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that like aspect ratio or no scaling or something like that? Dude, I had one viewer and they're gone. That sucks. I should be like, "What's up, viewer?"
Yeah, now it doesn't fit. I don't get it. There's always like black bars on the side. I'm so confused. Do you have black bars on the side of your screen or no?
No, listen. Tab out, open up NVIDIA control panel, go to, dude, I've had to do this so many times.
It's so annoying because it's an ultra widescreen monitor and it like fucks up.
I got you. I'll fix this in a half second. It's gonna take no time at all. Go to your adjust desktop size and position, and go to scaling and make it full screen. And set game set match.
No more doubt.
Oh.
Ready.
That takes away the aspect ratio because you're playing in like 4:3 instead of 16:9.
Yes, 21:9.
Yeah, there you go. So you're playing a different dimension that the monitor's not necessarily in the desktop of, I believe, is the way that works.
Oh
Your
man.
desktop versus your game is a different resolution. That's why that happens.
I don't know what the hell I did. It's when you're in the game, it's different, and I gotta change it in the game now. Hold on. Let's try that.
Oh, make it windowed borderless and then back to
Oh.
full screen.
There you go. I think I got it. It still shows black bars on the sides. I don't know why. Does yours do that?
No, I don't have this issue. That's why.
I'm so confused.
Using a control with the movement.
This is crazy.
Isn't it?
Still, I'm so confused.
Yo, do you see it in the game where in the settings, go into the settings, and it shows hold on. In the settings for the game, under video, it shows full screen, your monitor, and then letterbox or fill. Hit fill, and then apply.
Oh, hit Phil. Oh, maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh, because you use windowed, right? Is that why? Windowed full screen or something?
I use windowed full screen. Yeah.
This is crazy. It feels like we've
Yeah,
been
it
here
doesn't
before.
fit at that
Anyone else
res.
feel like
Let's
that?
try that.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to do anything. I don't know. I'm super confused.
What did I not tell you properly? Because this control panel thing is the problem, and it should have fixed it.
You know what to do.
No scaling, full screen, aspect ratio. Full screen should
Oh my
stream, so
god.
the game.
Oh. Well,
You didn't have
it's a
full
little bit closer. Not quite. I gotta get the resolution correct. Here we go.
Just change your desktop, man.
I already did. That's the weird part.
Wow.
Oh my god. This is worse than it was.
Let's make this quick, bro. I got things to
Oh,
do.
wait. Oh, that's so weird.
All right, I switched teams, and I took invulnerable off, so we can.
So,
actually
like,
see each other.
when the loading screen is on, it shows it, it fills the whole screen. But when I'm in the game, the aspect ratio is like squished for some reason, and I don't understand. Why would it do that?
You probably want to look on a forum later about that.
This is stupid.
Don't start resting. There's still work to do.
It's cool because I can keep respawning. You want to try and figure that out, or are we gonna keep moving forward here?
Oh, I can't play like this. It's driving me crazy.
Okay. I'm gonna figure it out.
I needed to fill whole fucking screen.
Let me show you how the boss does it.
Alright, I know